lives, I'm sure. Good morning, friends. Today is Wednesday. Hopefully you've had a chance to do the calendar, your Starfall, and got ready to begin our day with your good morning songs. We are going to continue with our poem called Great Expectations. Let's review our listening rules, though. We will have these in VPK with Miss Lipham. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, body is calm, and voice is quiet. Our poem is Great Expectations. It's getting ready for you to move on to VPK. We have a new setting. We are now outside today because Miss Gould's house is torn up at the moment. Getting some work done. It's time to say goodbye. Our year has come to an end. We've made some cherished memories with all our preschool friends. We've watched each other learn and grow and change from day to day. We hope that all the things we've done will help us along the way. So it's with happy memories we all go out the door with great hope and expectations for what next year holds in store. It's not like store like shopping, it's like what are we looking forward to? Our letters this week are D, D, and P. We made a list on Tuesday. Continue to work on these at home. Review with Jack Hartman, letter, sound, song, and maybe go on a letter search throughout your home. Or draw some pictures of things that begin with D, like dog, dog, and P for pig. The story we are going to read today is called Mandy and Sally Manatee. These creatures live in the sea. They like the warm waters, and the author of this book is Doris Ann Holman. A little about Doris is she is a watercolor artist. She teaches art workshops all along the coast, from Canada to Florida, and as far away as Bermuda and New Mexico. She has her paintings in a gallery in Maine, and that's where her books are available to purchase. She spends her winters in Zephyr Hills, Florida, not far from here, and her summers in Maine with her husband, Bernie. When she's not traveling for her art or writing books, that's where she spends her time. Mandy and Sally Manatee. This will also be our book. It'll be reread again on Thursday. When you read about it on Thursday, think about what happened at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story. Mandy and Sally Manatee by Doris Ann Holman. And this is actually autographed by her. It's pretty amazing. Mandy Manatee lives in a river in the warm Florida waters. She keeps her baby Sally close to her all the time. That's why they say for the boats to drive very slow, be very careful. They need to watch out for the manatees. They like eating the water hyacinths that float on top of the river. Early one morning, Mandy and Sally ate some of the hyacinths. The lovely purple flowers bobbed above their heads as they moved to and fro, eating and munching. Yum! This was a great place to be. They like the warm waters. If you've ever been out to Homosassa Springs to see the manatees, we've been there a couple times. That's really fun. As Sally ate, she kept close to her mommy and touched her from time to time. She nuzzled against her fat tummy and then moved away to munch on the plants. Suddenly, Mandy heard a loud sound. It was coming closer and closer. She was scared. Something big was coming toward her, fast. Uh-oh, what do you think is coming toward them? Think about it. She tried to get out of the way. She nudged Sally ahead of her. She was trying to protect her baby, wasn't she? A motorboat zoomed by. Mandy rolled over and over in the large waves. She did not like the roaring noise. She let out a deep squeal. Foam was everywhere. The water swirled around her. Oh, I hope she's okay. But sometimes boats aren't too careful, and they need to be careful because the manatees are right there. Mandy bobbed over to the shore. Where was Sally? Sally was missing. Her large tail moved up and down, pushing her up the river. Where could she be? She knew Sally would need to come up to the surface to breathe. She poked her head up above the water and looked along the top of the river. No Sally. Where did Sally go? Is she okay? Manatees are mammals. They do not breathe under the water. She listened. Swish, swish. What was that? It was only a big fish swimming by. She listened again. Swish, swish. What was that? A big heron landed on a mangrove root nearby. Is that Mommy? Have you seen my baby? No, sorry, said the heron. Mandy swam along the edge of the river looking for Sally. She saw a large bullfrog, his eyes peeking up at her. Maybe he had seen Sally. Maybe. Have you seen my baby? No, he croaked. Where is Sally? I hope she's okay. Maybe Sally would hear her if she let out a squawk. She squealed a loud, sad noise. Why do you think she's sad? But Sally didn't answer. She listened. Swish, swish. Two birds with huge wings landed on the shore. They were sandhill cranes. Have you seen my baby? She asked. No, they said. Mandy kept on swimming. Where do you think her baby is? She listened. Swish, swish. A school of small fish swam close together alongside her. They were nestled against the edge of the riverbank. They weren't Sally. A school of fish means a group of fish. Swish, swish. What was that? She saw two dolphins playing nearby. They chased each other. They were going too fast to answer questions about Sally. She kept on swimming. How do you think she's feeling right now? Pretty worried, I imagine. Swish, swish. What was that? It was a big turtle moving near the shoreline. Have you seen my baby? Asked Mandy. No, said the turtle, but I swim very slowly. Thank you, said Mandy, and she kept on swimming. Where are you, Sally? Called Mandy. The setting sun painted the sky a bright orange. This was Mandy's favorite time of the day, but she was too worried to notice the sunset. She wanted to find Sally before dark. What are you thinking now? You think the baby is okay? Swish, swish. What was that? A large egret flew down on a log in the river. Have you seen my baby? Asked Mandy. The egret nodded. Look further up the river. She was pushed by the waves from that big boat. She is tangled in some weeds. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you, Mandy said, and hurried along as fast as she could go. Manatees don't swim very fast, do they? Swish, 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 swish. There was Sally, struggling to get out of the weeds. Mandy grabbed her and pulled her out of the tangle. Then she gave her a big hug. So she's safe now. Thank goodness. Those boats need to be careful and drive slower. Sally rolled around happily in the water. Oh, Mommy, I am so glad to see you, she said. I hope you will never get lost again, said Mandy. The sun turned red and yellow and orange. Sally snuggled up against her Mommy. They began eating the plants again. The river was quiet as the sun set. And that is the end of the story. I think that's a beautiful story. Beautiful pictures. And that's it. And a little bit later we will be doing the math lesson.